I'm still wearing the sweater that you bought for my birthday, back when the sky was a different kind of blue. I'm still walking the dog on the path by the river, the one where I promised I'd always choose you. I look at the photos we pinned to the mirror before the reflection started to fade. Now I'm just a ghost in a house full of echoes, counting the ghosts of the plans that we made. We were building a kingdom on a foundation of sand, with the world in our pockets and the sun in our hand. But the tide started rising and the wind started cold, and I'm holding a story that will never be told. Cause we got the happy, but we miss the after. The silence is louder than our ghost of laughter. We're a book with the final 10 chapters torn out. A beautiful faith turned to a shadow of doubt. I'm standing right here where the fairy tale ends, and the wreckage of lovers turned to strangers and friends. Yeah, we had the ever, but the ending went wrong. Now I'm just the happy without a place to belong. I saw you last weekend. You looked like a vision of a life that I'm no longer allowed to lead. You were smiling at someone, a brand new beginning, while I'm still the wound that's forgotten to bleed. I wanted to ask if you still have the letters, the ones where we swore we'd grow silver and old. But the light changed to green and you drove into the sunset, leaving me here in the dark and the cold. Where is the magic? Where is the spark? Where is the light that could swallow the dark? I followed the breadcrumbs, I followed the signs, but I'm lost in the middle of our jagged lines. You got your after, you moved away, while I'm stuck in the ever of a yesterday. I'm still waiting for the end of the page. Cause we got the happy, but we miss the after. The silence is louder than our ghost of a laughter. We're a book with the final 10 chapters torn out. A beautiful fate turned to a shadow of doubt. I'm standing right here where the fairy tale ends, and the wreckage of lovers turned to strangers and friends. Yeah, we had the ever, but the ending went wrong. Now I'm just the happy without a place to belong. Lost my speed and no spell. Once upon a time, that's how it starts. A couple of dreams, a couple of hearts. The book is closed, the candle is gray. Happy ever, not today. The boxes are taped and the echoes are packed. There's no turning back from this heart-heavy act. I'm looking at the spot where the sofa used to be, tracing the outlines of the you and the me. Keys are on the counter, a cold piece of metal, waiting for the dust of our explosion to settle. I thought I'd be screaming, I thought I'd be wild, but I'm standing here quiet, just a lost, lonely child. The door is wide open, the summer is hot, but I'm shivering here in this empty plot. I've got nothing to say that hasn't been said. I'm just tucking the memories into their bed. So goodbye, my love, the one I knew best. I'm pinning this sorrow like a rose to my chest. Goodbye to the mornings and the how was your day. Goodbye to the words that we used to pray. You were my anchor, you were my home. Now I'm just a traveler beginning to roam. The fire is out and the sky get the ghost of me. Just go. Goodbye, my love, the one I knew best. I'm pinning this sorrow like a rose to my chest. Goodbye to the mornings and the how was your day. Goodbye to the words that we used to pray. You were my anchor, you were my home. Now I'm just a traveler beginning to roam. The fire is out and the sky is above. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my love. One step, two, everything's different. Everything's new. The engine starts, the shadows move. I've got nothing left to prove. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, my love. I'm counting the cracks in the gray concrete to avoid all the eyes of the people I meet. I reached for your hand at the corner of Maine, but I only caught fingers of wind and rain. The coffee shop window is reflecting a ghost of the version of me that you love the most. I'm still keeping pace with a shadow that's gone. Just a man on a journey he didn't sign on. Every step is a why, every block is a how. I'm a stranger to everything I'm seeing now. The street lights are humming a low, lonely tune under the watch of a pale morning moon. And it's a long, long walk on the sidewalk without you. Everything I see has a story about you. The park bench is empty, the garden is dry, and I'm looking at the ground so I don't have to cry. The city is moving, but I'm standing still, chasing a heartbeat against my own will. It's a cold, hard world, and I'm just passing through on the sidewalk without you. We used to stop here for the light to turn green and talk about places we'd never once seen. Now I'm standing alone by the rusted out sign, watching the sunset pull back on the line. A dog barks at nothing, a car drives away in the quietest part of a Saturday. I'm walking the rules that we carved in the stone, but I never realized how much I'd be alone. And maybe I'll turn, maybe I'll run, maybe I'll hide from the glare of the sun. without you. Step by step, step by step, block by block, ticking away like a broken clock. Still moving, still blue, always on the sidewalk without you. Step by step, step by step, step by step by step, block by block, step by step on the sidewalk without you. Still moving, still moving, still moving, step by step on the sidewalk without you. Step by step, 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 step by step by step on the sidewalk without you. Step by step by step by step, step by step, step by step. The clouds moved in around 9:30 to match the gray that's been living in mine. I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to dance before we ran out of time, before we ran out of chance. The tea is stone cold and the house is so still, except for the water running over the sill. It's a persistent sound, it's a heavy blue beat, washing the memories right off of the street. I used to love the storms when you were here to hold, back when the lightning didn't feel so cold. Now every flash is a ghost of your smile, and I'm just a traveler on a lonely mile. And I'm falling apart to the rhythm of the rain, a steady percussion of me stay under the weight of it all. 'Cause I'm falling apart to the rhythm of the rain, a steady percussion of shadow and pain. It's tapping on the glass like it's trying to get through, to tell me the secrets of life without you. One drop for the promise, one drop for the light, one for the way that you didn't say goodbye. The sky's overflowing, it's pouring down the drain, and I'm losing my mind to the rhythm on the roof of my heart. Still raining apart. The clouds won't break, the sun won't show, and I've got nowhere to go. I wake up before the sun finds the floor, to the same heavy shadow that sleeps by my door. It's the first thing I touch, it's the air that I breathe, a permanent guest that refuses to leave. I fold it like laundry, I wear it like lead, I carry it in to the words that we said. The kitchen is quiet, the coffee is black, and nothing I do brings the yesterday back. They say let it go like it's easy to drop, like a heart is a clock that you just have to stop. But it's woven in silk and it's forged in the flame, and every dark corner is whispering name. And the sorrow I carry is a mountain of stone. It's the longest of roads that I'm walking alone. It's a suitcase of lies and a box of cookies. It's the ghost of your hand that I'm trying to seize. I'm stronger than most, but I'm starting to bend under the weight of a love with no end. It's my shadow, my burden, my ghost light, my ferry. God, it's heavy, the sorrow I carry. I saw you today in a stranger's quick glance, in the tilt of a head, in a ghost of a chance. And for one split second, the weight felt so light, before the reality crashed back with the night. I'm a master of faking, a fine and a good, doing all of the things that they tell me I should. But under the coat and the skin and the bone is a hollowed out canyon where I'm all on my own. I try to set it down at the edge of the sea, I try to outrun what is part of me, but it's in my blood, it's in my soul. It's the jagged edge of the empty hole. I can't leave it behind, I can't lose it in time. It's the only thing left of you that is mine. And oh, the sorrow I carry is a mountain of stone. It's the longest of roads that I'm walking alone. It's a suitcase of lies and a box of cookies. It's the ghost of your hand that I'm trying to seize. I'm stronger than most, but I'm starting to bend under the weight of a love with no end. It's my shadow, my burden, my ghost light, my ferry. God, it's heavy, the sorrow I then the other, I'm still here beneath the cover, Still moving, still blue, still carrying every piece of you. The sorrow I carry, the sorrow I carry. Found a receipt in the pocket of my coat from a dinner we had on a rainy boat. It's just a scrap of paper with a faded date before the love turned into the weight of fate. I'm standing in the kitchen, staring at the floor, trying to remember how you opened the door. The house is a museum of things we used to say, and I'm the only visitor at the end of the day. I'm breathing in the dust of a life we designed, looking for the pieces that you left behind. If I close my eyes and I hold my breath, I can almost cheat this digital death. But nothing ever brings the yesterday back. Not the songs on the radio, not the lines on the track. I can light every candle, I can wear your old shirt, but it doesn't heal the hollow, it doesn't stop the hurt. I'm reaching for a hand that's 1,000 miles away, in the middle of a lonely, permanent today. I'm a king of a kingdom that's falling to black. 'Cause nothing, no nothing brings the yesterday back. I saw a movie trailer for a story you love, and I look for your shadow in the clouds above. I almost hit call, I almost said hey, before I remembered you're a lifetime away. The world keeps turning, the seasons keep moving, but I'm stuck in a groove that I'm constantly proving. I'm a clock with no hands, I'm a bird with no sky, just a witness to the how and the when and the why. I give every tomorrow for what used to be. I trade every forever just to have you with me. But the sun keeps rising on a world that is new, and it doesn't give a damn about me and you. It's gone, it's ghost, it's the thing I need most, and I can't find the key. 'Cause nothing ever brings the yesterday back. Not the songs on the radio, not the lines on the track. I can light every candle, I can wear your old shirt, but it doesn't heal the hollow, it doesn't stop the hurt. I'm reaching for a hand that's 1,000 miles away, in the middle of a lonely, permanent today. I'm a king of a kingdom that's falling to black. 'Cause nothing, no nothing brings the yesterday back. The coffee's cold, the stars are old, the story's told. Just a day, just a day, nothing brings it back. The screen is dark, the theater is cold. I'm watching a story that's already been told. It starts with a shot of you laughing in the rain, before the dialogue was heavy with the weight of the pain. A quick caught us driving with the windows rolled down. The brightest two people in this great colored town. The music is swelling, the colors are bright. Everything looks perfect in the Hollywood light. But I know the ending, I know the twist, I know the parts of the script that we missed. The highlights are lying, they're hiding the truth of how we spent all the fire of our youth. And it's just a movie trailer of us, 2 minutes of magic in a lifetime of dust. All the I love yous and the never let goes, caught in the flicker where the projector glows. It looks like a masterpiece, it looks like a win, but nobody sees where the cracks all begin. I'm sitting in the front row, crying on the bus, watching the movie trailer of us. There's a scene on the bridge where we swore we were soulmates, followed by the montage of our late night dinner dates. Slow motion kisses and the way that you'd stare with the sunset tangled in the mess of your hair. But they didn't film the silence when the cameras were off. They didn't film the way that the forever got soft. They edited out all the I'm sorry and wait. They left out the part where we surrendered to fate. Coming soon to a heart near you, the story of everything we couldn't do. Rated R for the heartbreak, rated R for the tears. The biggest production of my last 7 years. And then the screen goes black, and it's just a movie trailer of us, 2 minutes of magic in a lifetime of dust. All the I love yous and the never let goes, caught in the flicker where the projector glows. It looks like a masterpiece, it looks like a win, but nobody sees where the cracks all begin. I'm sitting in the front row, crying on the bus, watching the movie trailer of us. The credits are rolling, the lights are coming on. The theater is empty, and you are long gone. Just a 2-minute memory, just a beautiful lie. The movie trailer of you and I. I took the backseat so no one could see the wreck that the morning has made out of me. I'm leaning my forehead against the cold glass, watching the houses and the memories pass. The woman beside me is reading the news while I'm drowning here in these oversized blues. I keep checking my phone for a ghost of a sign, but the screen is as empty as your hand in mine. The driver don't know that my world just caved in. He's just counting the miles and the places he's been. Every stop is a chance for a brand new start, but I'm stuck at the station of a broken heart. And I'm crying on the bus in the middle of the day, watching the earth start to flicker away. It's a remnant hum and a squeak of the wheel, while I'm trying to forget how it's supposed to feel. I'm wiping my eyes with the sleeve of my coat, with a goodbye stuck like a stone in my throat. Nobody notices, nobody cares that just a place where the dead leaves all cling. The bell rings once and the teenager gets on. He's got his whole life and mine is just gone. I wanna scream out that the engine is wrong, that we shouldn't be moving, we shouldn't be alone. The music bill don't stop at the light, don't let me get off. The air in my apartment is lonely and soft. Just keep driving circles, just keep the door shut, 'cause I can't face the empty, I can't face the blood. I'm a passenger now, I've got nowhere to go, and the tears are the only thing I've got left to show. Yeah, I'm crying on the bus in the middle of the day, watching the earth start to flicker away. It's a rhythm hum and a squeak of the wheel, while I'm trying to forget how it's supposed to feel. I'm wiping my eyes with the sleeve of my coat, with a goodbye stuck like a stone in my throat. Nobody notices, nobody cares that I'm falling apart on these vinyl stairs. My stop is coming up, the brakes start to whine. I have to get up, I have to be fine. Step down to the curve into the rain, just another rider on the morning train. There's a stretch of road where the pines grow tall, and the shadows of the morning start to lean and crawl. I find myself driving it when the sun goes down, leaving the safety of the lights of town. The radio's broken, just a static hum, but I hear your voice in the way my fingers drum. I know I should turn, I know I should stay, but I'm drawn to the ghost of yesterday. It's a steep climb up and a long way down, in the hollowed out silence of this lonesome ground. I'm checking the mirror for a face I won't see, in the gap between who I was and who I'm gonna be. And I'm stuck in the middle of a memory past, where the sky is like lead and the heart is like glass. Every curve is a kiss, every mile is a lie, every flickering star is a piece of goodbye. I'm haunted by the almost, I'm haunted by the then, trying to find a way to be a home and again, but the air is too thin and the cold comes fast up here in the middle of memory past. I passed by the diner where we'd stop for a bite. The neon is flickering, closed for the night. I saw our old initials carved deep in the wood. I'd erase them forever if I thought that I could, but the ink of the heart is a permanent stain, and the drier the weather, the more I feel rain. I'm a traveler lost on a one-way track, with a mountain of never sitting on my back. Why does the road always lead to your door, when you don't live behind it anymore? I'm pushing the engine, I'm tasting the wind, but Just a road, just a ghost, just the one I miss the most. Memory pass. I'm looking at the ring box hidden in the drawer, right beside the map of the places we'd explore. I remember the kitchen when the light was golden low, and I swore I'd be the one who'd never let you go. I told you I was steady, I told you I was stoned, that you never have to face a winter night alone. But the words were just feathers and the wind was too strong, and I'm standing in the wreckage of where I went wrong. It's easy to say always when the sun is on your face. It's easy to stay anchored in a warm and quiet place, but I didn't know the shadows, I didn't know the fear, until I watched the forever start to disappear. And I'm haunted by the promises I couldn't, by the version of a better man who wouldn't let you down, let you cry, let you walk out of the door, while I stayed behind, staring at the floor. I'm a ghost of every I do and every I will, watching all the water that I wasn't meant to spill. Yeah, my heart is a graveyard of the things that I shouldn't, and the beautiful promises I couldn't. You needed a mountain, but I was just a hill. You needed a fire, but I was just a chill. I see you in the city and you finally found your light, and it kills me that I wasn't the one to make it bright. I promised you a garden, I gave you the weeds, I promised you the harvest, but I only had the seeds. I'm sorry isn't enough when the damage is done, when you're left picking up the pieces of a setting sun. I wanted to be the hero, I wanted to be the pride, I wanted to be the truth behind all of the lies, but I broke under the pressure, I shattered in the cold, and I'm left with a story that'll never be told. I let you go. I'm haunted by the promises I